We've got live pictures coming your way from Bonny Island here in Rivers State, Nigeria, where it appears the Bonny Youths Federation, in collaboration with the Y0UTHs Council, has shut down the 27 project for some unresolved issues. Now, this is happening in one of the major transit points for the exporting of oil and gas from the shores of Nigeria to other parts of the world, where we have multinationals like NLNG, SPDC, Saipem, D0WÑ, Mobile, and name them. I'd like us to jump right into the office of the Bonny Youths Federation leader, where he has given his own take about the reasons why the BYF decided to shut down the 27 project. Do want to hit the comment section and drop your thoughts. Let's get to know what you think about the current happenings in Bonny Island here in Rivers State, Nigeria, and we shall continually be here to serve you. Take a look. Can you get to introduce yourself formally to our viewers, please?
My name is Bonny Youths, and I'm the youth leader of Bonny Kingdom.
All right, good to meet you. Now, we had an action that has happened this morning that has generated a lot of media attention. Can we get to know what exactly is happening in Bonny?
Okay, what you saw happen this morning was just a warning action against SCDGB. And SCDGB is the Saipem D0WÑ joint venture.
Okay, so what exactly are you warning them about?
We have on 4 issues. One is the issue of backdoor employment, non-compliance to local content rights to us as a community, harassment and intimidation of indigenous workers working with their subcontractors. And we also have the issue of the skill gap training that they have refused. That was part of what was agreed before the inception of the project, that there was going to be a skill gap training. And up until now, we've not had that training. And so we decided to give them warning action today, as we would seek other means if they don't comply to some of these issues we raised with them. And we have also properly communicated them in writing. We've articulated all these issues to them in writing, and we're hoping to receive them, to having a talk with them on these issues.
All right, so the communication you did with them, is it before you went on to take this action, or is as you're taking the action, you're doing the communication to them?
Yes, before we took the action, we've already communicated to them in writing on several occasions.
Okay.
On the issues of the backdoor employment. They don't follow due process. We have the employment review system here in Bonny that gives clearance for every employment, and we've since noticed that they don't follow due process. We've also communicated with the BIRC team,
okay,
and they have also confirmed to us that most of these issues that we've intercepted them on did not get the due process, did not follow due process, and there was no clearance for majority of the employment that they did.
Wow, remarkable. All right, so we also hear that on the other hand, on one side of the NLNG project, we have the Y0UTHs Congress also protesting. Can we get to know if you're working with them, or perhaps what information do the public need to know about this action of IYC?
Well, one thing you need to understand first is that Bonny Youths Federation is the apex youth body of Bonny Kingdom. And every other youth front falls under the jurisdiction of the Bonny Youths Federation. However, what you saw happen today was an action by the IYC that we are not comfortable with. They didn't consult us. They only knew about our action and then decided to come out to display what you saw at the Ehie block. Our intention was never to carry out any action at the Ehie block. And from what you see on the video, we also ensured that they left the place as at when we got the report that they were there. And we told them they're not supposed to be there. And if at all they had wanted to take any action, it should have been in direct communication with us. They should have consulted us before coming out. But we thank God that the issue, we brought calm to the issue and we left the gate. And our decision for today has also been communicated to the right quarters and the companies that were, and we are looking forward to having a meeting with them.
Okay, so we have had a series of actions of this nature in the past, that some different groups come out to stop the NLNG project just in a bid to put out their grievances that has not seen the light of the day. Can we get to know what strategies you have to ensure that these demands you have put out for the companies out there are going to be met to the full?
Well, first, one thing I think we should get here is that this action is not against the NLNG project.
Okay.
Yes. This action is against the contracting companies and the Y0UTHs joint venture. It really has to do with some company policies that they've adopted that is not in line with what we want as a kingdom. And that's why we give them this warning action, telling them to go back to the due process that we all agreed to follow, from the inception of this project. And so we understand that NLNG is a reputable company, and we know that they will not do anything that will go against the due process that we all agree to. So, but what we are saying is that Y0UTHs joint venture should go back and follow due process and give to the community what is ours.
Those who are perhaps aloof of what exactly is happening in the community, who are perhaps law-abiding citizens going about their normal duties, what message do you have for them?
Well, I want to tell everybody to feel free to go about their business. There is no threat to anyone.
There's no cause for alarm?
No cause for alarm. What you saw happen was just a warning action. The company have contacted us. The right people are talking with us right now, and we, in no distant time, we know that we are going to have perhaps peaceful resolutions on these issues.
Okay, so your final words to Bonny people and then perhaps NLNG, because obviously you're dealing with the major contracting firm of NLNG, and obviously this affects the NLNG project as it were, which ultimately affects the Nigerian government economy. What are your final words to NLNG, the contracting companies, and to Nigerians as a whole?
Well, for NLNG, we would want them to ask SCDJ to go back and then follow due process. And for Bonny people in general, there is no cause for alarm. I think we want everybody to go about their normal business. Bonny Youths Federation, under my administration, will ensure that at all times we are going to advocate for the rights of Bonny youths, and we are going to stand for the right of the kingdom in general.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much, leader, for joining us, and hope to see you some other time again.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, bye for now.